name is Lourdes Lovensky. My family name is Lode Champagne.
Mama Lola, my godmother, she's one of the most well-known priestesses in the world.
I can tell you a long time ago, people used to hide in voodoo. But now, they're not hiding anymore. In the beginning, I was ashamed for my friend of school to know, what I am. But after I said, what the hell? I'm a voodoo priestess, I'm a voodoo priestess.
Lola has this presence that just says, I know who I am, and I am voodoo.
I learned from the spirit, like if you have problem, you come to me, you don't have to tell me nothing, and I will help you. I help a lot of people, big people, small people, poor people. I'm there to help anybody. And all the people I help, they become my friend, my family.
Once you come to Lola, you are a part of her.
Mama Lola, she made me feel like I was a part of the family from the very first time she met me, and looked at me and she went, "You're gonna be my godson soon."
I accept everybody in my house. I don't care who you are or what you do.
Lola is a character all to herself. We've all learned as her kids that what she says, you better take it as gold, because that's the way things are gonna be.
And yes, when Lola tells you to do something, you have a way of listening and just doing it, because she knows what she's talking about.
Everybody will have to go, okay?
Lola's role at the shop is an ambassador of voodoo.
And as godmother and primary mambo of the shop, Mama Lola plays key roles.
She loves being there. She loves working with people. Lola means so much to us at Voodoo Authentica. We take care of Lola, and Lola takes care of us.
Wendy is my family, I'm telling you. That's my goddaughter, I love her.
Still up on the musical scene, I tell you. By the amount of show there all over the place, it's unbelievable, man. You can just imagine all next week then, if the show them are going. So, but I know they say Santa take over Jesus' space in a Christmas. Yes, it's like most of the youth them now identify Christmas with Santa more than Jesus. Christians I want to deal with. When you see something I fall down. Something I fall down, believe you me. But that's how it go. Anyway, we want to heal up my brethren. Lee Scratch Perry. Lee Scratch Perry, the man in the grill there. Trust me, Rastafari Roots Festival, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, man. 3 days, sweet. We want to heal up Lee Scratch. These are some Wulam Pande, the remnants, the residue of some of the Africanness, the Congo in a way. You know, the Congo. People don't know, say, a woolly pipe come from the Congo and Ghana, Nigeria, Benin, woolly pipe. Reach on here so in Jamaica. Bookman. Let me tell you about Bookman in a school, you know, but we come find out about Bookman. Bookman. Taki. All them man there. And some serious man them. And them kind of man there, them I talk about, you know, the Obia man them. People afraid of it, but what? It helps free way. And liberate to a whole heap of ways than one. Our ancestors never have no gun and sword to fight the colonial masters. So them use what them about them disposal, and them have to dig deep into them cultural past. Them have to dig deep into them heritage and understanding of them surroundings. They have to use what them have out of nature and out of them psychology Well, people don't know, say, you have to have a certain psychology to be a Obia man. The biggest psychologist them is Obia man. Yes. I hope people don't know that. Yeah, man, take it from me. Take it from me, man. The biggest psychologist them is some Obia man. And the biggest Obia man them are some psychologists. And at that, a whole heap where ancestors them use when them never have no gun. Them use psychology and what is around them. Them use up what is around them, the birds, the trees, the flowers, the plants, the earth. All of them things that them use to defend themselves against guns and bayonets. If it was not like that, we wouldn't be here. But we survive. 400 years we survive. We're still there to tell the tale. We survive. Them couldn't get we out. All them try and deal this and deal that. We're still there. And we will be here for the next thousands of years. No matter what nobody wants about the earth are going to end. World are going to end the 31st of December. Them say the world are going to end the 31st of December. Who are prepared for that? Santa Claus take over. You better watch what I deal with. Santa Claus is coming to town with him a beast self. Pedophile. Appear children him want surround him all the while. What Santa your children them? Guzu yo. Queen Nanny.
A girl say Calypso swell her child, but the bush doctor only give a smile and say something.
I'm not being it. But as me I say them use what was round them for fight and keep themselves free. Some of them run go up to the hills and then become known as the Maroons. And them use nature. Nature, when you hear a man talk about the doctor, the healer. We don't know which doctor you know because you can't doctor and witch at the same time. We don't know which doctor. We don't know not about which. Witches are from Massachusetts. That's where the witches them come from. Or Germany. That is where witches come from. We know about healers. Healers we know about. And the healers who were warriors use what was at their disposal to fight for their liberation. Them use psychology. What you think Paul Bogle use? When him decides him to arm himself. Him did know certain psychological warfare and use the church at his disposal. Sam Sharp use the church as a disposal. And many, many more. But when we talk about Bookman, may I tell you, Bookman, that warrior, that reader of many books, that man who stand up in a yeti and decide, say, yeti going to be the first Black Republic. And him never have no gun. But him use the guzu. Him use the guzu. And up to this day, it is in the books that Obia is illegal. Up to this day, in the books, Obia is illegal. But we know what it was used for. You have some unscrupulous people now where I say them a Obia man. Them don't have a clue. Them don't have a clue about Obia. Not a clue them have about Obia. All them a do is samfy the people them and call themselves Obia man. And samfy them be. Yes, samfy. But every people have them some 5 people, and every people have them Obia people. And if we should use the word Obia in certain contexts, would I say Christianity have no Obia, man? We're going to come forward to that. This is the cutting edge on RFM.
Best Value Supermarket, formerly Bayside, is now open.
And how them criminalize our things that our ancestors used to help to keep us free, because we never have the technology advanced murder weapons that they had, but we had things that we could use, and as we say, we use nature, and we use anything where we can catch with a near way or around way. Yeah, man. And we use psychology too. But when we say that now, we are talking about now what them call witchcraft. When we see now black people are all on witchcraft, like them not understand say that have nothing to do with when we say Obia. When we are talking about Obia, we not talk about we go trick a man to do something weird. You understand? We are talking about how you use it to gain certain power. And not power in what we are called now just frivolously want power, but find yourself in a situation where you have to overcome adversities, like how we say Bookman use it against the French and Taki use it against the British. And for the people them who never recognize them as slaves, but want to use the slave masters' thinking to keep themselves in subjugation to the British, because them was what we call brainwash. We have a thing them called black magic. It have a black feet body, you know. That is what them give it, black magic. And the thing with Europeans is that them have 2 entities where them fall into when them deal with these magic. Is either it is going to an entity named the devil, or it is going to an entity named God. It's just a flip side of the same kind. But when them say black magic, it's supposed to be opposing good. So the person who practice black magic go into the realms of deviance and almost, no, I really can't say that on the radio, so I'm not going to say that. But them project a certain thinking and a way that is opposite to what you would call good, when normal human beings would refer to as good. And when we look on how Europeans practice this, I mean seriously, them practice it against nature. Yes. Indigenous people, when them practice what them would call voodoo and obia, it is not against nature that them is doing it. Them doing it with nature. It's just that we get so corrupt, Anya, so now, that when we mention these words, and you have some little idiot people, when them say them is obia man and voodoo priest and them thing there, them become part of that devious behavior that was handed down through years of slavery and decadent behavior. So we look on how Europe set them thing. And the superstition, the superstitious nature of human beings is known all over. But when you get superstitious to the point where you feel say another human being is not a human being because of them color of them skin, and you put them down to the level of animals, you know say your superstition gone way out, way track. To the point now where you make it become a philosophy. You make it become a philosophy. The philosophy is that I am white, you is black, and you is less of a human being, and I going to use my whiteness to overpower you by any means necessary. And I'm going to do things that is unnatural to maintain that supremacy over people who them classify as black, and at a wider extent African. And when we look at European issues, we see them use it against themselves. Them use superiority against themselves. You have people who recognize, like for instance, the Italians, who them claim mix up, and the Spaniards, who them call is bastardized Europeans, because there was a time when African people used to control and overrun them side of the world, especially in Spain, Granada, and also in Italy. Hannibal go over there, take elephant them through the Italian Alps there, and intermingle and mix up. So most Europeans see the Italians as not pure white, because somewhere along the line, if you check a lot of Italians, them have some kind of coloring mix up in them. We have said that because we say that even from the outset of the King James version of the Bible, there's a certain amount of witchcraft that take place in it that is sanctioned by God, where we would have looked upon as the other side of the kind, the devil, if it was to be done in this time, in this part of the world, by a black person. Yes? If we was to declare certain things that we read in the Bible and declare it in this time, say it's God sent business that. People that say I'm mad, you're mad. A witchcraft, you got hobia man, you voodoo this or you voodoo that. Yet still, normal people, religious people, Christian people, fanatically read it and justify it because them say it's the work of God. Even though them recognize, say, in them own conscience, in this time at the 21st century, they would have never agree with those things. Never agree with it. Now them have we agree with Santa Claus, reindeer a fly, man a come through chimney, all these things. These things is to cloud your mind, cloud your consciousness. It's a psychological war that is used through culture. Because culture is the highest level of any discipline you can find. Culture is not just dancing and singing, as we always tell the people. Sociology, archaeology, religion, politics, economics, all of them derive from culture. Culture is what defines a people. Culture is where you can study and figure out the ways of a people through the ages. And if you understand the people in culture, you'll be best able to understand how earth should run. But through a whole heap of people don't get no time and don't take no time to understand the ways of a set people. Because what them do is come and them see the culture and them say, oh no, we can't tolerate that kind of culture. That is deviant behavior. That is devil worship. That is not in farm with Christianity. And Christian principles is the only thing must stand, especially in the Western world. So when we look on how them project this white supremacist idea that is derived from a certain kind of superstition which comes out of a imbalance. Because any people that can come in our next man world and just cut down all of them tree them. Cut down all of the tree them. And create devastation in people. That now we see food is not food again. People get scared now for even eat. After we do that, tell them to plant your food, plant your food. People take it for joke. Now them guys know what it is when we say plant your own food, what it mean. So we look on it now and we say, all right, the Obia man is a no-no. The voodoo priest is a no-no. Anytime you hear about them things, they're black. The black we have it is no-no. But when you look on how it is manipulated by white people now, and you look on the ideas surrounding these witchcraft that is sanctioned by God in the Bible, that normal people today would never tolerate these things. But because it is done in the Bible, people say, okay, anything God do, him know where him do. You can't question that. In the times of those days, them used to have blood sacrifice. Them still have blood sacrifice now. You have blood sacrifice in a most, what I call primitive cultures. I don't really like use the word primitive, but we're going to say it. In a whole heap of cultures, there are blood sacrifices where people sacrifice human being. Yes, people sacrifice human being to the gods. People sacrifice human beings to the gods. Whole heap of nations and people, tribes, and all these people do it. And people still sacrificing people to the God. Then what you think say Jesus Christ is? Jesus Christ is a human sacrifice according to Bible. No one will ever agree with these things. If a man tell him, if a man have him only son and carry him go out in a half a tree and say him a go shoot him son to save the world, he would be charged for murder. Or if them hold him before him do it, them would have charged him for attempted murder. The problem with that story, looking at it in the eyes of the 21st century, is that we, and I say we because I was in it too, we grab onto the story. If we say a man kill him own son and you call it now a good thing because the killing of him supposed to save the world. But when you look 2,000 years after, the world is in more devastation and more wickedness and cruelty than any other time. Any other time. So what was the purpose of the sacrificing, the blood sacrifice? The blood sacrifice represent a certain primitive idea and understanding that was done through the ages by primitive people. We are in the 21st century. Why would we want to uphold a father who killed his son and claim that in the death of that son, that blood, if you wash in that blood, you will be saved. Saved from what? What will you be saved from? Plastic rice? What will you be saved from? Because we are all in this thing together. We have to work it out. All in this thing together. We have to work it out. And we are saying, primitive men used to sacrifice them children. Them children was sacrificed to the gods. Not just Christianity come up with that. It's not Christianity come up with that, but Christianity perpetuated on a bigger level. Because people used to sacrifice animals, virgins, and anything that them can find. The best of those things, them used to sacrifice. Because them feel, say, in the killing of that thing and the shedding of that blood, there'll become a certain salvation to the tribe. The tribe will have a certain salvation. So them use that ritual. Them use that ritual as a symbol of liberation and salvation. But we see the perpetuation of that primitive thinking through the ages by a group of people who come now and say, something or someone who is the father killed them only son to save the world. We're going to come forward to it. This is the cutting edge.
Like, is your fashion on fleek? Check TK Rafid. Rock Talk.
And I know, say, when I start out, a whole lot of people never know, so there's some me that go with it. I said, but I thought I have the radio a long time. But here we are, said, here we are, said, believe you me. We are talking about cultures. We are talking about African people and where we do in our culture and where other people do in a freedom culture, or our thing look more evil and more, you know, weird, and for them thing is accepted and appreciated. All right, so we are talking about now sacrifice in indigenous cultures. And as I said before, every indigenous culture, or every culture, as a matter of fact, deal with sacrifice, whether it's human or animal sacrifice, because the symbolism of that the shedding of blood will redeem whosoever the sacrifices go up to. So we now hear about voodoo and obia in our culture, and people look down upon them thing there, but we are now draw reference to what we grew up with as children and hear about. And we never see it as strange and weird that we accept these things. But now when we hear about voodoo and obia now, we look down upon it. And we are saying there's no difference in the symbolism that is expressed through biblical stories as it relates to God, or as it relates to what we call African retentions in spirituality. You understand? So when I hear a man kill a chicken, you kill the chicken and you sprinkle the blood and you give homage to that. People say, no, them can't take that. But yet still every day them go to church and say them want to be washed in the blood of Jesus. What's that terrible? Is that terrible symbolism that? But nobody no look at it now because it come to it pretty. It come to it like Santa Claus. It come to it like Santa Claus. It's like how people wear cross around them neck. Why would Jesus die upon a cross Where the Romans them, is the Romans them used to kill criminals on cross. It's a symbol of suffering and shame. Why would you want to wear that around your neck, that kill, that them hang your savior upon? Why would you want to do that? Suppose it was an electric chair. You tell me say every Christian would walk around with an electric chair around them neck? Or if it was a noose, would everybody walk around with a rope tie around them neck? Or it was them in America, them inject you. You don't want to walk around with a needle around your neck. Why would you want to do that? You want to raise him out of death and bring the life force. So why would you want to perpetuate that tragedy? And we look on the history, because that's a certain superstition that leads you to that. And may I tell you that, in all, even the primitive religions that practice these things, it's a certain superstition that lead them to it. And why you follow the reason, because we not just say the thing them haphazardly, we have a reason and a purpose why we are carried on the level there. You understand? We are look on Cain and Abel. And even the story of Cain and Abel will show you, say, one of them offer up, one of them was a hunter and one of them was a farmer. And Cain was the man who had planted and him offer up fruits to the Lord, and the other one offer up animal to the Lord. And the Lord never liked the fruit offering and him accept the animal offering, sacrifice. To we, in this modern time, yeah, I don't know if I would have really want to accept a man go out there, go kill an animal and bring it, come give me, as opposed to man bring some fruits and vegetables, come give me. I mean, some people that do that because you have carnivorous people all over the Western world, yeah. And they will move it down where if a man I go in a boat with a pair of every animals for how much days and how much night. And as him come out of the boat, the Lord say he must take the best of whatsoever and offer it up as a sacrifice, because the Lord loveth the scent of dead flesh. Them things are is things where if somebody did in a St. Thomas and behave and react that way, people that are look down upon him, but we accept it because it is in our book that is deemed to be the word of God, and anything where the Lord do cannot be questioned. But I, as a 21st century human being, have to question those primitive thinking that a man should have take him son because something in him head tell him say go and go kill that son, and him put the son upon the altar, and in him head the son say the voice say no, don't do it, but I just want to prove if you love me. That is primitive superstition. That is superstition at its highest level, because this thing that is seen and unseen, that you tell me say it want evidence and proof that you love it. You tell me say there's something that create me and create the birds, the flowers, the bees and the trees. Want you to prove to it that you love it, to the point where now I'm going to tell you, say, boy, right now, go, they go get your son and put it on an altar and kill him. And when him say, you're going to do it, him say, no, I just not try to prove if you love me. Say animal, they take the animal and do it instead. It's a terrible, terrible visual that. But people accept it and then put all sort of explanation and connotations for make it pretty and make it look like say it's something where you must accept. That's why when the people them come now with them witchcraft, it almost look no different from where them would have it do. Because the same thing the witch them are do. It's the same thing the people them who believe on the other side of the kind of do. It's just that one do it to an entity named devil and one do it to an entity named God. But the outcome is the same. The outcome is the same. What is the outcome? The outcome that there's no outcome. More than it is just symbolism that derives from superstition. That is what it is. The outcome is that there is no outcome. Because it is based upon a superstition. That's all it is. It's superstition. And in this 21st century, there's no reason. There's no reason. There's no human reason. There's no natural reason why I should accept that as a practical, normal behavior for something that I declare is the most powerful, most benevolent, most kind, loving, generous, honest, decent thing that I can ever perceive or conceive in my head. So we are suffering from a kind of almost a psychological deficiency that keep us perpetually hanging to these symbols. Symbols that don't recognize the evolution of the human spirit and the human mind, where human beings evolve from one stage to the next. And we keep corrupting ourselves with all of these things. So when an African come now and him goes so boom, and him do this, him say, boy, right now, them people there, primitive, look what them still are do. And I talk about them and worship them God. And you now realize it, but you are doing the same thing in a different way, just that your things now is legitimized by the power that is powerful. And anyone that is in power, or any group that is in power, their ideas and their ways will be used to manipulate the powerless. The greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. And we look upon it as something cruel and wicked when we as African people start to realize we're Africanness, and then all of a sudden we say, no, you can't do it that way. Then. You know, to say, yeah, behave weird and terrible. But when them do it, and print it up, and put it in a nice book, with some soft paper, and put a gold writing on it, mark King James Version, and put holy on it, and that grab with the holy part. Terrible thing. When a man can show you, say, he might destroy a group of people and save a group of people in our country. And I'm going to tell the people, them say, watch out. I'm going to destroy these people. Here we are going to do it now. I'm going to do it by stages. First, I'm going to pollute the water. Well, I'm going to do all sort of thing. I don't know the first thing, but him did them almost 10 things them bring down upon the people them. One thing lead to the next. It don't just haphazardly happen. One thing lead to the next. And then the last thing, because the disease take upon the land now, it will wipe out the firstborn of all of the other people them in the land. This is done by a benevolent person, you know. or something that is benevolent. But it going to save now some people where you claim say it's your people. This is a story written by the oppressor to keep in subjugation to the story, you know. That's all it is doing, you know. It is oppressing you, keeping your subjugation to a story that tell you, say, look, you know, I'm going to put a mark on this door, and I'm going to tell you, go around the place and put a mark on this door. Because anybody do have any mark on this door, the destroyer going to come and chop off them head. Or them going to get the disease. So what them a put on the door, maybe it's some antidote. And then now it wipe out every firstborn in the city, in the land. And what it was supposed to do? All it was supposed to do is to make the man who, the prime minister, the emperor, the king, the pharaoh, let go the people them. And it is supposed to show, you know, the power of the Lord, you know, by genocide, murdering whole heap of children, firstborn children. This is supposed to be acceptable. It's supposed to be acceptable, you know, that you're going to murder all the firstborn children that do have nothing to do with what the Pharaoh do. Make we say the Pharaoh is the enemy. But you're going to wipe out all the firstborn children them now. For sure how powerful he is. And then now, him going to submit and say, since him don't want no more children dead, him will let go the people them. So when him let go the people them, and that may show you how the thing get corrupted. The same people them will get saved after them leave the country. It's the same people them turn against something that them claim make them get to leave the country. So this the entity that make them leave the country. Him never understand and know say them will turn against him. So him wipe out a city of children who was firstborn. And then come back now. I forgot wipe out some of them same people that whom did I save. Because when them leader go up to the mountain and them never see him come back, them turn against him and say, make something that can represent something what we used to know in Egypt. And them come out now and cast them lot and burn and make either. And them come down and vex and just mash up everything and never bully for people that dead or earthquake. So after all of that, after all of the animals them were in the ark, for save, for come out back. When the animal them come out, him say make we offer up a sacrifice because me prefer dead animal than vegetables, than fruits. And after all of the killing in Egypt, the same people them who him save still come out and say, watch you know, me can't bother wait for no guy we gone up no mountain, go turn no rasta, you know. Because meanwhile him up there, you know, he might do something close that thing too. He might throw down rod and it a turn snake. He might go all in front of Pharaoh, throw down rod and never knows if Pharaoh could have done the same thing. Rod a turn snake. I mean all these bush attack, all these little obia things, everyone calls all these little witchcraft things are going. But people don't see it as witchcraft because them give the power to an entity that is not visible. The entity that them give the power to is not visible. And because it is not visible, them can give the power to it and more power to it. That is superstition at its highest level. This is the cutting edge on RFM. The thing with Jamaican people who go to church every Sunday is that them praise Jesus, but when them in a problem, them go to the Obia man. If you want to hear something, a whole heap of people, You know, a whole heap of Obeah man get rich in Jamaica. I mean, I show you the psychology deep, you know. You know how much a whole heap of people get rich in Jamaica? A whole heap of Obeah man get rich? Because a whole heap of people want to go foreign. And when them pray and pray and pray, Lord, let me get my visa. Them also compliment it with the Obeah man. Them go to the wait there. Then you remember when Prime Minister did have a man a walk around with her and say, she go win, she go win, she go win, she go win. And she lose. Then Obeah man that. Obeah man that. It's just a terrible clown Obeah man. Him use the name of Jesus and God to come put it in our little dear beloved Sister P to come tell her that she go win election and she can't lose. Because the power of the Lord there with her and she lose. Terrible people them. Terrible people them. If it was a real old Obeah man, you think they should have lose? And go to your, well, young people have to go to them great grandmother now because even the grandmother they don't know her name so now because I pay a young grandmother about the place. My granny used to carry me go to barnyard and she was a devoted Christian. She was a very, I say devoted Christian. She cursed bad word very devotedly. And she got church, Baptist church, run a wait name there, well, street, Pencil Street, that, anyway, Jonestown, religiously. And she have her garlic and her lime in her pocket when she got market go sell. Garlic and lime in her pocket, in her apron, big apron with a big pocket there with enough money all in her. When you go to Coronation Market. And if you check a whole heap of them women there in a Coronation Market, them go to church every Sunday, but guess what? Them still have them little thing on the side where them know say them have to compliment it. Them Christian thinking with them little things. A superstition, you know. A superstition. Everybody have superstition. At least most religious people, that is. Because religion based upon a superstition. So most religious people is very superstitious in them thinking. But it's just that when we as African people manifest our symbolism, our rituals that define we, our rituals them seem to be the terrible thing. You see? But when them walk around with cross around them neck, with man dead pan, it's not a terrible thing. When them go and I tell you about saint this and saint that, it's not a terrible thing. When them cut down tree and put it in them house to represent nothing where have nothing to do with Christianity, more than superstition, is nothing. But when we use our things as African people, you hear say, well, black people too superstitious, you call them a do. You are more superstition than a man that tell you say a man feed 5,000 people with 5 fish and 12 barley loaf and them something there. And yeah, it's a Obeah that, you know. But nobody now call that Obeah. They call it miracle. They call it miracle. It's like how we have jungle and them have forests. Because when you hear about jungle, you think on wild animals. When you hear about forest, you think on Bugs Bunny and Yogi Bear. We're going to play back that song again. This is the cutting edge. And I refer, let's go through the paces, you know, because it's strike eye. The things them what we see going on at this time of the year that have nothing to do with we as African people, but we embrace it. And it is based upon some European superstition. And we crave that superstition there. And we hug up the superstition and make it become a part of our reality. But when we now hear about an African perception and African perspective, people curse it. Over the years, we see it. People curse it. And sometimes the symbolism is no different, you know. It's just who present the symbolism. It become a problem. You know, it's like you throw away the baby with the bathwater or you kill the messenger rather than check for a message. Like what most people do when they listen to me. Them throw me away and listen to what me I say. Then long after no hear them and talk about. But wait, most of them say that, you know, like they plastic rice, where we are telling about for a long time, and other things too. Immigration Takura talk about beef potato. A long time we talk about beef potato, but people are wonder what the hell it. You know, so the first time I come from radio and talk about mad cow, people are saying, where Muta get them foolishness from about mad cow? You know what mad the cow them is because them give the cow them cow to eat. Them give the cow them cows to eat. Cows are not carnivorous creatures. Cows are vegetarian. Like myself here. And I wouldn't want a man to give me a man to eat. No eating in nowhere. But now we have mad cow. So it is no longer like a thing to say. Why I'm not a madman and I talk about mad cow. Cow can't go mad. But we know why the cow get mad. And things like this we talk about. And people say, mad boy, that dirty barefoot Rasta man. I don't know what I say. Understand? So we'll tell them all about the plastic rice. Nobody not take heed to it. Now we see it's the number one thing about the place, plastic rice. Cabo tell them about the plastic rice for our program. Oh, sure, Cabo, Shell African, come with our African thing all the while. See, you know. If the watchman see the danger and don't want the people, the blood of the people will be on the issue. That's a quote from the Bible. And we are saying, we there want the people them. And look how much things we want the people them about. And catch up on them. And see, you know, genetically modified food is what it's all about. But them can't be on genetically modified now. Them might use other things to create food, to give the people them. So you have the government that about them not find no plastic rice. They think them going to find no plastic rice. Them not going to find. The plastic rice don't gone in a traceability already. No. You understand? No. Them close the case when the ass gone through because it done gone in there already. And them not find nobody are sick. Nobody now go sick because of plastic rice. No. But check out 3 year time I hear people are dead from something and they can't identify the sickness. I'm going to say, but wait, you know, say, it's something that cause we never did that check long time. Just like how them genetically can modify the mosquito them, forget you that the other mosquito them and the other mosquito them create something else now with another disease. And so them go, and now we hear say bees is an endangered species in America. How the hell bees can be an endangered species? But it is. Them say it. Not me say it, and it's not conspiracy theory. But what I'm playing about this tune here, this is the cutting. I'm going to open the phone line. Yeah, we're talking enough for the night. We're going to open the phone line them and see. We're up on the phone line. Alright, we want to play a tune here now. We'll look for this tune here. We could play the tune. Ready for that tune here, okay? Yeah.
Greetings, Muta. This is Swan.
Well, ma'am. Long time I don't hear from you.
Yes, it's been a long time. I'm actually just returning from Egypt, and I'm hearing your show, and I'm just calling it.
Wait. You're hearing from Egypt, or you just come from Egypt?
I just came from Egypt and then Istanbul.
Okay.
Just got back to the United States.
Okay.
And I'm hearing you, and I'm just calling in profound appreciation for your work.
Okay,
I'm hearing you as watchmen working to decolonize the minds, and I just hope that people of the world can listen, take heed, and take action with these words.
Give thanks, man.
You know, we see the colonial mindset is continuing to keep people in perpetual bondage. And the primary tool that they use to do this is religion. And you are one of the few people in the world that I hear speaking and got a national platform to speak this truth that has to be heard.
Yeah.
Because this mindset, this brainwashing is continuing to destroy our planet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm there in Egypt, and I'm feeling the impact of the British Empire, and knowing that at its peak, the British Empire held over 13 million square miles. That's a quarter of the world's landmass. And that's my ancestors. And the way they did this going in and taking these lands is creating this myth of supremacy, coming in as the bullies, as the demons, coming in, destroying what's there, and under the guise of Christianity. We're coming, we're bringing the light, we're bringing the truth and the way, and we're bringing this destruction while we're demonizing the traditional practices and the spiritual practices of peoples throughout the world. People who and particularly people who have earth-based spiritual, we ban them, we outlaw them, we call them voodoo. You know, going into Egypt, one of the first things the British did, they took the pyramids and they said no indigenous people allowed here. So I'm there a few days ago, and now the Arabs have taken over that role. So the British took it from the Ottomans, now the Arabs are controlling it, and under Islam doing the same thing, saying you can't come here, you can't practice anything other. Well, you can't practice any religion there because you know they've got no respect for the tradition of the pharaohs. The English had no respect except a fascination, a sort of, you know, in our Orientalism we have a fetishizing of any indigenous practice and anything we don't understand, but a demonizing at the same time. So we go in and we claim it and say this is off limits to anyone else. And now we see the Arabs doing that to the point where you cannot go and you cannot pray, you cannot meditate, you cannot perform any form of ceremony at the pyramids. So I'm there with Abba Zero, and he's in ceremony. He's in ceremony in an ancient African tradition that they don't understand. They call in the police, they call in the army. If he wasn't Abba Zero, he'd be in prison right now. So we see how...
What he was doing that, when you say what him did that caused the
You know, his presence, even entering the compound in his African glory, so he's in his African robes, entering the compound, the guards gave him a hard time. They want to know, what is this? Who is he? Why is he there? They followed him the entire way up through past the Sphinx. He's not even overtly doing ceremony there. He's internal. When he reaches all of the way around, walking around the Great Pyramid, we're being followed. And people are warning us. We have a couple of people who are kind of calling to us. They're saying, just watch out, they're watching you. Watch out, they're watching you.
Okay.
And when he gets to the fourth side of the Great Pyramid, and he's just in chant, and it's an African language, it's something they don't understand, they don't know what's going on, that's when they kind of close in and approach. And they want to know, what are you doing here? And they want to see the camera, and I'm filming, I'm documenting. And they want the camera, and, you know, there's fear in the people because there's something that they don't understand. But here's the craziness. So if it's Islam that's running the country, and Islam that's saying, okay, these sites, these ancient holy sites, these are infidels, you know, this is against our way.
They have been breaking them down in Iraq and in Syria. They have been showing them down terribly in Syria and Iraq.
Say again?
No, I said they have been breaking down all of those ancient sites in Iraq and in Syria and in Iraq. They have been mashing them down.
Mashing them down because there's no respect for it. But in Egypt, it's money.
Yeah.
Right? It was for the British. It filled the British museums. It filled, you know, taking relics from all over, from Egypt and putting them in Paris, putting them in Rome, all over the world. It's commodity.
Yeah.
So the pyramids are a commodity, and the desecration of it is insane. It's a circus today.
Yeah.
You go there and you see it's pure Muslims because tourism from other parts of the world now is next to nil. The economy of Giza and Luxor, 80% of the economy is tourist economy. So since the revolution, the economy is shot.
It's like Jerusalem.
But this is still what's feeding the people, though. This is the crazy thing. It's the pharaonics that are still feeding the people. So, and you see these Muslims who are going to this site that they do not respect as a holy site because it's against the religion. Same as Christians. It's against the religion. They don't know what this is, but obviously it's not Christian. It's not Muslim. It's before them. It's misunderstood, but it's a tribute to, in their eyes, gods that don't exist, can't exist. And yet you see these Muslims at the pyramids defending something that they don't respect because of the money that's involved. They'll defend it and they'll hold these sites. And at the same time, when you hear the call to prayer go out, no one stops to pray. So what is this? What is this that's being defended?
Secularism amongst the Arabs, just like secularism amongst Christians.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you speaking tonight is just the feeling of the significance of people getting that Christianity came with the colonizer, the demon colonizer who came in and killed the people and enslaved the people and took the land and continues to this day, even though England doesn't officially own that quarter of the world's landmass officially as a colonial force, it still does. It still dominates those lands in terms of the resources, but the minds, when we brought in Christianity and said your way is wrong, is demonic, and we are replacing it with the right way, that has carried on for centuries, and it looks like there's no end in sight.
I say they don't have to be present, because now we say everybody celebrating Christmas, and they don't understand it has nothing to do with them. It has something to do with whosoever was in power at the time when they were slaves. And now people behaving like it's for them thing. It's terrible. But
well, as you point out too, Christmas has there's no spiritual reality to Christmas.
No,
even
Santa
in the myth,
Claus.
Jesus wasn't born in the wintertime.
No.
It holds no meaning. We've replaced even with it just shows you the hypocrisy. The religion, the way that it celebrates its so-called holy days are with chocolate and bunnies and this
Santa
man in the red
Claus
suit who
and
comes down with the
Christmas
flying. It shows you the hypocrisy. What those holy days are today is commodities, it's sales, it's economy. Just as the religion came in to control these lands throughout the world for the commodification of the people and the land. You can see it. You see it in the holy days. What are these holy days? How are they celebrated?
You control the land, you control the people. If you control the land, you control the people.
Yeah, and you control the mind forever with the religion.
Yes, definitely.
And the white man has done a number on the people of the world, bringing this religion and telling them. And the sad thing is that the hypnotic repetition of the stories of the Bible, people don't see it. They can't see for what it is. They don't see the voodoo in the Bible, first of all, as you're calling out. They don't see that when Moses throws down the staff and it turns into a snake, what is that? When Samson's locks are cut, he loses his strength. What is that? That's voodoo. So the Bible is full. When Jesus mixes his saliva with the mud, puts it on the blind man's eyes, he can see. What is that? That's voodoo. But so the white man has demonized everything of value in Africa has either been claimed as if Egypt is not Africa anyway, because there's something there that goes back before Egypt that's a mystery, that goes back before Europe. That's a mystery. So Europe even claims that, takes Egypt out of Africa, makes Egypt into a white thing where Elizabeth Taylor can play Cleopatra. So what we like of it, we take and we claim, and the contradictions in it we ignore. And then we bring in Christianity, so the white man is God, and that will perpetually keep the people in bondage and keep the thing going forever. Is there an end to it?
There must be an end to it. Good must overcome. That is what we always say. And we're not superstitious about good, but we know that good must overcome.
Well, if good is to overcome, it means that people have to heed the voice and really hear the call that you're putting out. And what you're doing as a watchman for the people, it's to be praised and prized.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, sister.
Thank
all right,
you.
well, heal up Abba Zero. I know him there. I know him good all listen beside you, and I go like him now there, but heal him up still, Irie.
I will. As soon as I see him, I will pass that on. So give thanks, Muta. Give thanks.
Irie.
Hello.
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Muta. Good night.
Good night.
I hear there from out Maypen.
Maypen what? Cemetery or Maypen Clarendon?
Maypen Clarendon.
Oh, because your voice sound like you wake up, man.
Yes, sir. I was sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother, 14-year-old, she's a student at Central High School, and she's sick with a disease called scoliosis.
Scoliosis?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I have promoted a show in a Maypen, old police station this Saturday. It kind of late to the promoting, but...
Yeah, that's late for sure. It's late, man.
Yes, but I still try.
Okay.
I work hard and push it to this.
So where you having to get money for help her?
Yes, I have over $1 million for surgery.
So what kind of show you keep?
It's a stage show I keep in a star. I have holy parties.
Like one who?
I have Danai, Bezai. I have Ibo Fire, Ruby Marley, Mighty One, Merciless, Upsetter, Honorable, Teacher U, Segi P, Kenyatta, Tammy D, Marvelous, Great One,
right.
And I have a poet, Fire Bees, and I have enough artists around come on.
Yeah.
And do a thing, so I think I'm going to go on motor.
All right. So when you tell me when it is?
This Saturday 17 by Old Police Station.
Old Police Station.
Nathan.
All right. Well, I hope you get some success with it, that you can help.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I just look a little more radio promotions on there.
Yeah, but you see, yeah, but them not. You're charged for going?
Yes, sir. And if you tell us a day and night event, a fine idea.
Yeah, but me can't promote it.
Dancers and...
No, yeah, but I say no, me can't promote it that way if you go charge for going in, and that me I say, them not allow you to do that. But me I do it so now, it's like, me just do it because of me I do it, but if you go talk about it in the day now, you know, them way it's not something with them allow, you understand?
Yes, sir.
You should have contact the radio station and tell them, say you want some little sponsorship from them. If you can't really get this evil 5 other promo for them, we should have called the radio station before. Well, I don't know if next time, but that is how it do. You know, just call the program people them and say, well, you know, you don't have the money, but you do this thing for help your relative and you need to get even 2 little odd or 3 little odd, alright?
Yes, sir. It's the same number where I call the iPhone.
Yeah. But you have to call that a day.
Alright.
Or maybe you can call the next program and push it in again. I don't know.
And I can call you tomorrow too.
Yeah, you can call me tomorrow. Maybe you should have called Elise and call what's your name in the morning too. What's your name? Renee. Call Renee in the morning.
I see him number I get Elise when I...
Yeah, man, the same number. Yeah, the same number. Alright? Yeah, blessed. I would have to be on your thought.
I'm a king, man.
Okay, alright. Yeah, blessed.
Yes, sir.
Our national anthem. Let us stand and defend this one. Peace and love. Thank you.
Yes, Eugene. Yeah, and the X6 bird I still depend, you know. Look here, me I get a little intelligence, the man never depend the island, brother.
Yeah, but them, I'm not intelligence that man. Them news, they are some long time news. You just hear that?
Well, how do you hear that? The man never depend the island.
Yeah, but that sound like Columbus, you know.
Alright.
A whole heap of people hear that, but not the same never there. But a whole heap of people hear that still.
Okay.
So that you call
Alright.
for? How good that you call for?
Yeah, man, only that me I call it for.
Alright, sir.
You know?
Yeah, alright. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, where the man?
Why me I try to survive amongst the Philistines, them?
Enough, hey. You're supposed to have enough things up there for me now. Enough people call me to come up like people, you know.
Why you full of drama?
Big celebrities. Big celebrities make your number, you know, some big celebrities.
Hear me, King.
Yeah.
There's three things in life, you see?
Yeah.
And so always those 3 things always be the key to the Almighty Creator. Love, care, and sharing.
Alright, sir.
Those 3 things make people life comfortable and better. If you know that so many people throughout the world, because Red Hat radio station and various other radio station overseas the Caribbean island, who hear a clip of me, I just went to Clarendon and I was just teaching some people, brethren, about some herbs. And somebody just taped it by accident and I didn't even know that. I sent it out to the world. And more time, let me tell you something, brethren. There's a radio station named Red Hat in New York with DJ Ellie and Marcus and the brethren. I'm going to tell you something, brethren. It's like the wisdom that the people them love and the way people relate it to naturality. I wish every Jamaican people could just accept themselves for who they are. Don't be nobody else. Not turn nothing. Not turn no Rasta, not turn no Christian, not turn nothing. Just be who you are. Because when you be who you are, that's the best thing of life. And brethren, there's so much things that going on right now in the country there. Right now, American holiday, which is then called Christmas. And poor people save up all them little chop hands and wait for this special day if they done it and trust this and trust that and January no hard month and then go through hardship and be a burden. So, no one the people them to get wise and understand that the King of Creation never born the 25th of December. I lie them I tell. Because in the Hebrew month, December is called Tibet, which is the 10th month. So, I don't know how they get December to be the last month of the year, which is 13 months really, is the calendar year. So the brainwash education, everybody are fussy and everybody are this and everybody are that. And you know, people them who have to get wise, a civilized time now. This is not about story. This is reality. The story business done. This is what I want. It's all we are telling about China. A pair things that China do. I sell human body parts to Burger King and all those places. You know, people I use plastic rice, egg, all kind of thing. You have man shoes, you fake the clocks and make it in China. And bring it come to Jamaica and sell it for thousands of Jamaican dollars. But through the people them know understand their language and their culture and their roots, Jamaican people just turn away and start support. Instead of support their own, they support other people country that taking disadvantage of them and destroying their own health. When I see their disadvantage, when I see it take place in Jamaica, they sell out the land. Most of the land was given to Chinese people, Jamaican who born here. Do even have a bank, a little...
The Jamaican government do that, man.
Then that's what we discover, and that is evilness. That is totally evilness to the citizens them that born in this country, Muta. Them can't even want to square a little land to build up a little Bambi wall. But China get too much queer land just to build a road, and then you have to pay over thousands of dollars for travel upon the same road when they already get land. Long they bring in all kind of things, and then the people them talk about no evidence today and this. How you sit down and say that? You know, read, go up on the computer and type in the food them that China make. Appear chemical and poison that destroy the human being health system, which is your immune system, your nerves, and cause complications. There's no more cancer in the human being body from ever since until now because of the food that they eat. The people that grow certain food in a even mess. Big mess. Certain fish who are coming to the island and certain food not come here. Because the people are not doing research and studying Muta. Here King Marcus Garvey say, when you want something from our own people, because we don't call people black, because the Almighty not created no black people. He created one race, the human race. But King Marcus Garvey said, when you want hide things, or when you want people to know the truth, put it in our book. Because our people don't take time out to do research and search to do and find things. Then go by hearsay. Hearsay a story, you have to go by reality, facts. You can't tell me say you believe in God. You have to know about the Almighty. Because the world is the Almighty and the Almighty is the world. That's number one. Number two, the things that I see happen in my country right now at Christmas I come and scan to them. When you're looking at community in a city, capital city, when you're looking at certain road, peer patrol, when you're looking at the countryside, the road need to debush, the road them need to fix, and there's so many potholes, there's so many things, and they said people don't have no job. The government and the House of Parliament, this is me speaking to you all. I want to listen and listen carefully. You see all of the money we have to do foolishness and waste time, I put tar, just like a tar and mile in the road. Stop waste the money and go to the seaside, get the sea stone and the river stone. Grind them and use them to fix the road. As rain fall, the mile come out and it broke away the road. Muta, I see a road broke in St. Mary and St. Anne's the other way there. Half a little bit of rain. It was terrible. Because of how these people wasting tax people money and fixing the road with Mal. Mal can't fix the road. Mal can't fix the road, you know, King. I just wasting money. The people in the country I waste money and I do so many crap instead of trying to help the citizens them to have better salary, better jobs, and give them skill build up with skill center in every school. As long as it name a school, put skill center, make the woman then learn to sew, make the woman then learn to do baking, home economics, make them learn something. The male them, make them learn something. You can't go to school and have 10 subject, 20 degree, and you can't get a job. You need skill. When you have a skill, you can be able to help yourself, help your family, and help others that need your skill. It is a simple 1, 2, 3. Life is not about nothing about religion. Religion is confusion, separation. Life is about love, truth, equal rights, and justice for all human beings.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, brethren.
Love is life and life is brethren. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man. Isaac. Yes.
Boy, since last week Saturday to yesterday, a 4 domestic dispute, you know. 4 women and kill, you know.
Me hear about it all down here, so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brethren who work with me also sometime, I want them relative, the daughter, I want them relative.
Yeah, but the kind of wickedness are going on in the country, man.
I tell you, we
but then a gunman, a domestic dispute. Man a kill man.
Yeah. A dead yard we live in, a man.
What may I tell you, boy?
Dead yard.
In another incident, the government tell them I go raid the supermarket, them check if them have plastic rights, and I tell them, you can't raid people, and I tell them, man. You never take your thing and hide it, man.
But not only that, a joke business because we are telling for a long time, and
yeah, me hear a long time with it.
Then listen to it, and now the ass gone through the gate, and more, and only that they know, them a make certain things done here, so. I tell them that, you know, it's another thing I go tell them now, them could have everyone believe me, you know. And one of the things them, where we're going to find out, is not import, you know, it make you so.
Huh?
Yeah.
You ever see the plastic rice with some muta?
You ever see the plastic rice, yes?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to see it in a picture. I'm going to see people use to show you what it is and why it's not rice. Yeah. But not only the rice. I'm going to rice. You think I'm going to rice? A whole heap of things.
Me say cabbage too.
Look at, you know, you say Jamaica have, if going at, when last you go in a supermarket or market, you say that garlic come from Jamaica again? Which part of the garlic come from?
International foreign.
Which international? China.
But China foreign too.
No, you have to be specific. A specific or international.
Yeah.
Foreign can be America too, or Thai 2, Thai 3, or Thai 4.
Yeah.
At China, the garlic where we are used come from. How the hell Jamaica full up a pure garlic will come from China? How that work? How that possible? How that possible? In the market, you go. In the supermarket, you go. On the roadside where people are sell food, a Chinese garlic come from China.
Yeah.
How that possible? So we better check it. Check it and stop going like we don't want to kill the messenger. And don't listen to the message.
But up till now, them say they're not finding any plastic rice.
You know where they're going to find it? They're going to find it when some people sick in the hospital a year from now. Yeah. And them can't figure it out. And some guy come tell them, so you know, say, is this plastic way? Just like the fish them in the water, don't have thing, you know. When all of the plastic back them go down and see, and the fish them yam the plastic, it come back in them plate. It come back in your plate on a Sunday evening. Me tired them thing there. So regular now that me come like parrot to rotted.
But a long time you hear talk about the plastic rights and the politician in that area.
Them hear me, but you know, it's just a ranting Rastaman, a rant on the radio.
And when they see it on TV, you know, I know them get frightened. So it come out on them face.
Is a ranting Rastaman on the radio. That is all it is. It's a Rastaman who just come up on the radio and I cuss everything.
Yeah.
But when we give the message, we're not talking something highfalutin. We know what to say, not a conspiracy theory. When we tell them about plastic rice that come through Vietnam, where the Chinese they make the plastic rice, mix it with the ordinary rice.
Yeah.
We didn't know about when we are picking, you know, Guyana rice, you know.
Yeah.
And we used to plant our own rice. You understand?
Yes, Muto.
So right now, what we have now is that we don't have no rice thing on here, so now. The Chinese, they make deal free trade business are going on so now, so anything goes. Them have more products to bring in at the island. We don't have none that carry out to them. And we are going to get neck. Watch. You know, people them going there and plastic rice and donkey.
Yeah.
For them Christmas. That is what going to happen. Plastic rice and donkey. Yes, because when a money, them have dead yard with a money, you know.
Yeah.
You know, long way I tell them that. We have it on video, you know. Dead yard with a money when the Chinese them a kill the donkey them and dump them bone and all them something around there, you know. Oh, we know that. That's no. We not say that you want to make problem.
Yeah.
Or something will happen. Yeah, so when we talk them things, you know, people believe they have trouble, we all look, but it's a serious thing. And I tell them, say, you see me play the tune about Chinese pick me, I call me daddy. Chinese pick me, so see, I would for Chinese pick the road the plate, and you think a Chinese woman I have to pick them? Not no China woman. Ghetto woman, where you talk about ghetto, a ghetto woman them, watch. But things get so bad for them, that is only the China man who just come from China now, where go on like them have enough things, and them no better off than them when them they are China, but them better off than them when them they are so.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a terrible thing. Anyway, we're going to watch it still.
Yeah, man. Take care, Muta.
Bless you,
listen to the show.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Long time I don't hear from you, though.
Eh?
A long time I don't hear you call.
Yeah, sometimes the program,
Yeah. You don't listen. You don't listen. All right.
To get on.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Love me, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I see you saying. Takura, watch yourself, you know, with them Chinese thing there, you know. Watch out now. Most of the things you see in the market, whether dry goods, the dry goods that we are dealing with now, clothes and them things, they are made in China, clothes, mass production. People have them and go like some high fashion thing. They just take that fashion and just carry it China and just make millions of them and send it back come here, so. Now I say colonization is not just take away your land, you know. It's not just take away your land, you know. But as a matter of fact, it make colonization is in a way, you know, where you give them your land and feed so you do something good. Them both is slave there, we're in a parliament there. Them feed them and do something good. Buy a trade land, or you cannot trade land with foreigners. Or you cannot trade your land with foreigners. It can't go so. It can't go so. The land is for the people of the country. That is what it is all about. The land is for the people of the country. Look on Chinese government. You say anybody will not look Chinese then after them government. Look on them government. Look on the people that were in high places in a China. You say anybody will look like you in a them government there? Or in a them company there? Go on, man. Things are joke we make when we attack. This is the cutting edge. Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, blessed. One love, peace and love, isn't it?
Aye.
Second time on your program. Yeah, but you see the thing where you talk about a while ago with the fish and the plastic. You know what I say? Me there one night on the block, I watch a documentary thing, same way where the same thing they talk about.
What? About the plastic in the fish them?
Yeah, the fish in the plastic bottle. The cover.
Yeah, then that a common sense that you know, Bridget. A common sense.
But I may say, me never know.
No, but because I show you say, if you follow the ecological imbalance, right, it's common sense. You dump things in the gully, buckle anything, it will go to the sea. Every gully go to the sea. When it reach the sea, the fish them I eat it. The fisherman go there catch back the fish them. You go buy back the fish. The same CFX napkin where you say you have scan and everything, they come back to you on your dinner table. You eat CFX where woman done throw away. You eat plastic back where people done. I mean, it's terrible.
You see, true, we can't remember the island because you see the island have some woolly bird where I eat the same plastic cover them.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah, man.
So, and I eat the bird them.
Yeah.
Hundreds, thousands of birds.
Thousands of birds. Yeah, man. And let us go in Jamaica now. Thousands of people, watch out. And now people are dead in Jamaica now from certain things where we go identify say that it, you know. Because you have people that go to hospital now and the doctor can't tell you what's wrong with them, you know. You know why the doctor can't tell you what's wrong with them? Because some new sickness will take the people them from the things them we are going at, so now we never did used to. So when a man say, you know, when a man say, boy, right now, him can't identify nobody with sick because them eat plastic rice. You're not going to see that now. You're not going to see that now. You know, see it? Maybe just like how people never didn't realize that the chick meal never get so terrible. You're not going to see that until next year, them time, yeah. You hear so some people get sick and you wonder what the hell is happening. And you realize, right, you know, say something down the line that they go on. And you have to be really scientific to realize it's a repercussion of going. It's like the burger them and the thing them where people have all sorts of sickness and now. 10 years ago, it take 10 years for them things that develop in some human being. Feed now become a problem. So a whole heap of disease now as the people have. And yes, them catch a disease, you know. At 10 years, 20 years ago, him have that disease there in him and it a build up. And him never knows that. And now it just catch him half guard. The whole way get caught with it.
I really thought, man, because even, sorry, the scientist brother we talk, he must say, you know, I'm right now, you know. And I must say, all 5-6 years down the line.
That may I show you.
But anyway, the brother we call earlier on, before the brother talk a while ago. Sound like the bush doctor, man.
King Yachua, yeah.
You know what I say? Me and one group with my school friend them, and I don't know how they get steam voice note. I talk about all kind of spice and herbs and all kind of all kind of something I'm normally talk about. So one of my friends from Canada showed me same time because when the voice note send that group, I tell them, you know what, me always hear the man that talk about Muta. See, and the brother say if me have contact to him, I say, boy, the only me can get contact unless me call Muta show one night. You see me? So, I want to get the number for the youth. You know how them go.
Call the operator and see if she has the number around there. Call back the operator, yeah?
So if you just hang up and...
Yeah, and call back the operator, yes.
What's my name?
King Yachua.
King Yachua?
Yeah, King Yachua, I'm calling himself.
Alright, I'm going to call him, man. Alright, thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man, alright.
Yeah.
Look like we now get to play that tune now. Yes, yes.
Yes, Muta.
Blessed man.
Yard label man, reggae this.
Reggae what?
Reggae. Yard label man.
Okay.
Yes. Now, one reason we do it within black and white. Black man. You have black people and you have white people. And where man I say, when we say reggae black culture. And when we look at the white man, the white culture now, the white culture is reading in a motor. The first thing you try to get is to teach you to read from your tree. Then say for God to go learn to read. And that's where the white man are good on in the black man world, you know. Because blackness, you know. Blackness is another color skin, you know. Blackness is a culture, you know. You see? And true, then teach people to read. And when they teach the people to read, the people that learn alpha, and that's where and that's where the black power weaken. You see, because it is when they teach you to read, like the food. But you see, the children learn, and then deceive you. And they say deceiving are going, you know. And this go to church business. They don't talk about God church. John ain't saying a man to go to church, and just a man to keep them church, and that is the church. Who are God church, you know, opposition. You see? Because every man is a church in the sight of the Most High, you know. And that's why reggae music come to tell you, say, you know, reggae, a black culture. reggae no, and something where no one reads, you know. Reggae is a black culture where I just reggae. You know, see, that name blackness, you know. And all the year I talk about white and black. It's an inner man thing that in a motor. Inner man, you're born from creation. When you're just born, you never read. And Babylon say, come let me teach you to read. You know, see, that's why I make school and send the people they go, you know, have the children them and overthrow the black race. You know, see it. No, then say if you're white, it's alright, and if you're brown, you stick around. If you're black, you have to stay back. And that's where the problem is. Because the black man always die back. And when you can read, it's like say, then call you brown. And what is you for read? The white race. You see what I say? And then now, I man who is reggae, them now play fly music, you know. Because fly music come to burn them. You now go play reggae music, you know.
Alright, hold on. What is your music now? Because I don't know your music neither.
Alright. I know music is upon the yard label, which is orange.
So hold on.
Yeah.
Why come in not play your music? So tell me why we not play your music. Come in have none.
I don't know why.
Me not have none of your music.
You know?
No, so tell me why you say them not play your music. Tell me why you think them not play your music.
I never hear it play. And I get so much
hold on, man. What me ask you a while ago?
You say why fly music not play?
Yeah, you say your music not play because. So me ask you know why you think your music not play.
Yeah, that's why I take it out. I say I don't like why not play either, because that is the music we play. I reggae music, the black music.
So you not hear no reggae play on none of the radio station then?
No sir, I'm Mr. Brown music me here, I'm Mr. White.
Oh, you know you
reggae music I play.
You know you no reggae music.
No, me no black music and a black man music. If you want to know what black reggae music, you have to interview the artists then we play. Where the music I play, then read, or they not read. I who not read a reggae, man.
Like, alright, so who you know when I read a reggae? Tell me, who you know when I read?
Only I, man, can tell you, say, I know, say,
you are the
Bob
only,
Marley. Bob Marley never read, you know?
Bob Marley can read, man.
No, man.
Bridget,
Bob Marley never read, man.
Yeah, listen to me, I say. Bob Marley can read.
Oh, man, reading a thief, you know?
So Bob Marley a thief, then?
Reading. When a man teaches to read, I think
you want to, you can't turn the thing into some fool talk, you know.
No,
me say, Bob Marley can read.
No, sir. Bob Marley.
Alright, we don't talk. Because I don't know where I said, you know. You're gone straight out, you're like you smoke some bad ganja in the bush there. You know, Pino Wale, go talk to Pino Wale, brethren. You understand? Because I don't understand how you gone twist up the thing that's on now. But you are the only one a reggae because you can't read. Takura, God. The one say you are the reggae because you can't read. And the by the way, tune a play on the radio. The reason why I'm tune a play on the radio because him can't read. And that's not reggae. You know, Peter Tosh can read. As a matter of fact, most artists will be know flavor. Who don't want to know, say, we don't know reggae, you know. According to the man there, we don't know reggae because we can't read. We in a problem if we can't read. Okay, yeah.
Anyone else?
Oh, him depend it still? Right. I'm going to talk by himself. I make us tune into him and say that.
Yeah, man.
Brethren, you know, come over the phone. You still up on the phone?
Yes, Sanguta. I just that I say, you know, because reggae are burning, you know, flames, you see? So, for reggae speak, for the right speak, I just say I go get it.
Peter Tosh,
one man against the world, you know.
You like Peter Tosh?
Peter Tosh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Tosh say.
No. Wait, yo.
Peter Tosh say, let's not reading now.
Yo. Nobody tell me Peter. Me ask if you like Peter Tosh. Your phone gone? Alright, my phone gone. That is good. That's very, very good. Yes. Anyway, we'll go back to this show there. I think them come out. What time it is? I can say them come out. And show you know, them come out. Them hours that feeling.
Time caller.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, the brother that sound like him eat some of the plastic rice too, man. Don't laugh so hard, Muta. No.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you know somebody eat plastic rice, that's what they've got. Tell me something.
No, because I ask you.
Yeah,
and the plastic rice.
Because me that things that some bad car driver smoke out of the bush.
No, we don't want to put no stigmatic we have a nickel one day.
No, I don't nickel. I mean, that have nothing to do with the BS, but you don't know, so you have spike ganja about the place, I know.
Yeah.
You have spike ganja run about the place, I know, you know. Me a serious thing I talk about, you know.
Yeah, man, the synthetic herb.
Mix up. Yeah, man, mix up, man. Me I tell you. And then me hear the Pinot Wall around. The Pinot Wall them make more sense to me than him.
Yeah.
You never hear the Pinot Wall around it. You never hear the Pinot Wall.
No, Buta, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
I watched a movie years ago in the late 90s. Somebody introduced me to the movie. His name's Sankofa.
Yeah.
And there's a line in the movie where you say, one day the snake are going to eat right in the frog belly.
The snake shall have what in the frog?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Alright, you tell me what you think it means. I never think about it.
No puzzle, man. May I try to figure it out and it's puzzling.
Well, you know, I want to give you homework. I want to give you homework, you know. Because it's puzzle, but you never really sci-fi it out. You never sit down and sci-fi it out. You know, say true, you know. Hear what you say now. Hear what you say now yourself now. But you know, say one day I go call Muta program and ask him, because I never call him program yet, you know. I go call him and ask him about that specific thing.
That specifically.
Yeah, but you never try it out.
But you know,
me I say, no, you go and ponder and then call me back and then me tell you.
I'll hear the answer.
No, you have to go call. No, well, maybe not the answer still, but based upon what you see in the movie and where you hear me, I say, no, you call me back. And then, no, if you're wrong, I'm going to say you're wrong, I'm going to tell you as well. Because I can't make you just get off, so. Just go tell you the answer, so. And it's a mystery.
One day the oppressed will rise up.
No, you say, go sit down and figure it out and come back. You're kind of warm still. You're kind of warm, all right?
And next thing I want to know, just before I go. You see, before all of these things change in Jamaica, you have to have a thing called accountability. Even amongst the member of parliament, all of these government officials. We have to have a firing squad where we put some of them in front of to let them know that it's serious. It's time for them to start play with redemption. It's time for them to start play with poor people life. And rich people life too. Because life is life on the whole. Because after a while, Jamaica will be the Republic of Jamaica and China. We have to learn Mandarin after a while.
Wait, say after a while? You better start learning now. You better start learning now. You're hey, you ever go Quebec yet?
No.
All right. You see certain places in our Montreal, certain part of Montreal. Because them having. You see when them say, like for instance, exit. You have to put the French word too. You see every road where you see, every building where you see. You see, if you have an English word there, you have to put a French word there. When you see how the thing I go right now in Jamaica, you see a little more when you say, you go to Ochurios, and you see the sign mark this way to Ochurios, you go see the Chinese word underneath it.
That's true, man. And also the fertilizer, what them I use from the sugar cane and the sugar factory, them, what them occupy in a function out there. That fertilizer kill the soil slowly but surely in a motor.
Well, I want to tell you something.
This is facts we are telling you. The people are come to destroy you. Let
me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It's hard to say, but sometimes when you say something, and you know say something not happen, you say, why? I wish that something could have happened, make them see what you say.
The plastic right now.
When I say to you, I say, after you have struggled so long and the people them can't wake up, Them need something to wake them up. And one of the something we have to wake them up is one of the bad things where you tell them it's going to happen, and then now them will wake up. So me just say that.
Thanks very much, Mother, for your time, sir.
Yeah, man. Man.
I'm a full jar of the music over the strong end. Yeah, man.
Oh, which part you there?
Well, sir, maybe I need grill man up the beach, man.
All right, sir. All right, give thanks, yeah?
Hey, I'm there.
Oh, go on.
Cutting edge.
See, alright, I want to touch on, we not talk about liquor earlier on still between like the magic and...
The voodoo and the Obi and them something there.
Yeah. Then, alright. You have a group of people them call the Gnostic. Alright. So some Asians is a people them still, you know. But Gnostic in a Greek mean knowledge. And in a Latin it means knowings. So that's the Gnostic is a group of people where knowings. They know things. So the Gnostics say, for them knowings come through them in the word of one call intuition, right? It don't come from out a book or
come from experience.
Yes, true knowing themselves.
Yeah. It come from experience, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But trust me, them have a whole heap of knowledge.
Yeah.
Alright, according to the Gnostics say we govern by some things that the word called archons. Right? And these entities feed upon with negative energy. So therefore, things like blood sacrifice and other things we are floating in the world today still, you know, is a form of the negative energy we are play up and we still about now. Right? We are learning about the archons again, going back to some material with a brethren name where they call John Dee. John Dee was was Queen Elizabeth magician. And whenever time them have issues like land issues or stuff like that, to deal with, Queen Elizabeth would have consult John Dee, and John Dee would have consult the archons, and the archons then give him information and how to deal with the land issues or whatever issues them would have want to deal with also too. Alright, we'll go back down in Babylon also too, and we see some research where I'm going to talk about the kings of Babylon. Specifically, I'm going to talk about the Kabbalah, that those were the first kings who were given the knowledge of the Kabbalah. And we're saying those are some of the first kings who were able to practice blood sacrifice. And even today, blood sacrifice is still practicing through various organizations and religious groups and secret societies and so forth. Right? So it also said that blood sacrifice come in a many forms, such as like the killings then we are going, famine, disease, and sickness. You don't necessarily have to come through like, you know, you get somebody and you burn them at the altar, you burn them at the stake, or you cut part of them or what it come through those faults. So hence the negativity we're up in the society are because of the archonic energy. It is also said that blood sacrifice used to generate the energy and generate the fear. Fear generate the energy because in other words, for these entities rule, there have to be a large amount of fear. You hear about war, you hear about people constantly fear. They have fear about the economy, they have fear about what will happen in their life. Fear rule the entire world. You hear me?
Hey, Virgin, me I listen to you now. We don't make it talk.
Alright. Yeah. So now, as we say now, we go on by the archons still. Okay. We see some also research where we see groups like the Rothschilds, where them say like pay people for tour the islands and offload book and voodooism and Obia,
But the form where them preach is the form of Obia where them preach is when them later, the books that them leave off in them islands and so forth is a more evil thing them practice. So like them would have cut off folded, cut off golded, or what coated or whatever, and them want to chop off the spring blood. Because if you notice, like in a certain parts of Jamaica where most people practice, it's like when them like build a new house or a new building, they would have cut off a folded or a goated or whatever.
Yeah, but that coming on most indigenous. You see, when I try to explain to the reasoning a while ago is that most indigenous cultures have that kind of ritual, you know. It wasn't given to us by Europeans, you know. What is it? What I was trying to bring across is to say that when them do it, it's a gift from God that allow them to do it. When we do it, it's a gift from the devil that allow we to do it. But in all indigenous cultures, you have blood sacrifice.
Yeah, that is true. But me that specifically talk, that is true still. That I agree with you still, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in our indigenous culture, you have that for true still. But the form that we learn, or the Obia where we are practice here, so now where you see them people that are the butcher blood is a negative energy, and those energy put in place to ensure a large percent of the population remain in a suffering and poverty and deprivation and all of those things, right? So,
explain that part to me now. Where say it was what was put there to keep us in degradation? What you say was put there?
No, like the blood sacrifice. Like when I said, like when the people them do them the magic.
But me I tell you, say the blood sacrifice was not put there by oppressors, because most indigenous cultures practice blood sacrifice. Void of colonialism, void of imperialism. Most indigenous cultures have blood sacrifice, whether human or animal.
Yeah, I am not disputing that. But I'm saying, I'm not disputing that. But I say those things, if you look like within the countries where like Jamaica, then where them think they would have said,
the blood
like
sacrifice.
The Obia, like
cut out the chicken neck.
Yes, it's a lot. 90% of the people that must suffer. You understand?
Because it's superstition.
Yeah, and not only that, because people are just not have the right information to govern themselves.
No, all right. What I also said, if you listen to me carefully when I talk about, say, most of those indigenous rituals is based upon a superstition.
Yeah.
See? So you have to go past the superstition nature of it now. And be a 21st century person for sure, say, all of those things, it's just symbolism. It don't have nothing to do with the practicality of nature and life. More than say you're using this as a symbol. You don't need that symbol to perpetuate this ritual of cutting off chicken neck and killing people and sacrifice on them. So you don't need that.
No, but we also know those things because of the archons where we governed by according to the Gnostics still, as me say, right? Where you see the negativeness we are going in the community and the whole heap of killings are all over the world, right? Yeah. Those type of sacrifice help to generate those things.
Negativity.
The negative energy.
Of course.
Because when you go up on the road, almost every man I tell you saying want to kill a man right now, to all the anger what them feel and the frustration what them face right now still. So in other terms, let me just say that still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you really dive down in some of the occult knowledge them still and the esoteric knowledge them still, you see, boy, there's a whole heap of things that is there. That wow, it shock you, it mind blowing still. We see a brother also named like Manly PR. Manly PR was a 33-degree masonry.
No fine book me read, no fine book me have.
And if you go up on YouTube, then when you see it, and them man they have a whole heap of knowledge still, and them man talk about the occult world and the esoteric world, and them man they go.
D. Lawrence talk about no fight too.
Right. Seeing, and also too, if you have an ex-virgin who in same was a Satanist still named Alicia Crowley still. He was one of the feared magicians still in the 19th century still, right?
Yeah.
them man they have whole heap of work and whole heap of books in terms of like the occult, whole heap of, because everything literally they are our fingertips now still. I mean the information is so vast and it's so wide still.
But alright, you see Manley and them Manley and D. Lawrence and them people, you know. You see when you study, when you look on what them say, you get the feeling say them also was superstitious, you know, but them are explain it in a very intellectual way. So as to make it even look more realer than the other man where they are St. Thomas.
Alright.
Which really and truly, which really and truly, are the other man from St. Thomas him get it from. But him try to develop it now into a so-called science to make it look more precise and more, you know. Alright, we'll have to cut off the man ear, we could cut off him head instead.
Yeah, but them have deep, like Alistair Crowley have deep, and Manley P. All is a man specifically states, so like, you know, people be careful how them dive down in the occult, them man even, Manley P. All even look out against praying. Them man say careful how you pray, because you don't know
where you conjure up, where you conjure up.
Where you conjure up.
Yeah, but that's the same thing with the Kabbalism too, you know, it's the same thing. I mean, what I say is that, man, I tell you, alright, for instance, the Bible was intended for normal people like me and you to read it, you know.
No.
Yeah, so
I'm glad you touched that point, because
you heard the brother talk about reading a while ago.
Yeah.
In a sense, him kind of right with the reading thing, you know. Because
right, yeah, in a sense, him kind of right.
Yeah, when you read, and you read what them want you to read, you kind of get more brainwashed into what them want you to know.
Yeah, that's
why we talk about the Gnostics now, where you come know through experience. Because them say experience teach wisdom. That is really what is the greatest teacher of all, you know.
Alright, you see the Bible now, it might have some use to you if you have occult knowledge, esoteric knowledge, numerology, astrology, witchcraft, and paganism.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have them knowledge, because most of it is written in symbolic form.
Yeah.
You can't take it word for it.
Never intend for me to read it.
Yeah, so if you don't have them knowledge there, you can't fling it to it and have no use to you. You know what I mean? You literally don't have no use to you. Still, but as we say, because of the misinformation, because we are telling you them also to write, you know, so even if you have your thing where you call your PhD, you know, you can't fling that away, because 99% of the things that them teach you in the schools is just
make no sense, I know.
Yeah, it's just pure garbage. When you go out there and you see other knowledge and you see,
of course,
you know, you marvel. You say, all them now really teach.
As a matter of fact, the way things are going on and the way science are advanced so quick, that things where you learn in a school 5 years ago, to say you're going to come out and get a job, by the time you come out of school, you know, that knowledge is of no more significance.
Right, because even when you dive down in a spiritual knowledge, you say you always evolve where you know now.
Of course.
You're gonna know.
It's only Christianity don't evolve you. It's only Christianity don't evolve you.
Yeah, cause I agree with all Manley people, all with them man, they say, yo, every man have to look to them own higher self as them own teacher. Don't look for entity outside of you for your teacher. Look within yourself to be your teacher still, you know? Yeah, that's it.
But that is it's alright. We don't really want to say that still, but
yeah,
when you quote Manley a while ago,
yeah.
That is a esoteric teaching where most sages have before Manley. Not him.
Yeah. I agree. I know him alone. Even the Egyptian them.
Yeah, you know, you have Egyptian them. They don't say that already.
Yeah. Even the Egyptian.
You have the Chinese, the Indian, the Tibetan people, Buddhists. Them preach the same doctrine, you know?
Yeah, because where you find out still is that all consciousnesses are one still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you might just choose a different road, but just all consciousness.
So many leaves, one tree, so many seas, rivers, one sea.
Yeah. Before me go still, there's an next point me want to bring up still.
Yeah, you have to say it quick or wait till me don't play the advertisement then. Which one you want? Quick, say it quick.
Me wait to play the advertisement.
The biggest, maddest studio sale ever is at Home and Things this Friday and Saturday only. You will never see prices this low.
and oat and pig and them thing there, and kill them at a certain time. You see, so the archons them grow we and use it for our souls and our energy, And the reason why I kind of believe that is because I see a thing with the matter about past life regression,
Mm-hmm.
Past life regression is a certain type of hypnosis where hypnosis use, and you can use it to go back in your past life, your future life, your present life. You can use it to solve out any problem where you want, So that's why I believe, because the last thing that talks is some we get reused back in the matrix, because the archons them have the powers can rewrite memory and stuff like them things, some things they'd have seen like scientific
movie.
Yeah. All right. Before I'm gonna, a
man asked me if your contact number. You want to call back the operator and get her?
Yeah.
Somebody call me and say must give they'll say them why your contact number.
All right. Yeah. Before me go still, see.
Right.
I ask the government.
Me must ask the government.
Yeah, man.
So why you not ask them? Why you not ask them?
The voice can say that, and we more hear than me still. All right.
Wait. You think I joke me and make me say that, don't you?
No. I'm not joking, man. No,
Yeah.
I listen to you still, Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, say it like you talk to them, Don't say it like you talk to me, because me and one of them could have done with a girl right now.
Yeah, all right. We get some documents what we have sieve out still. I talk about specifically through the banking system still. We're not done sieve it out yet. But the part that strike my eye still is that me have to really ask them it still. Is that what I must say is that banks is allowed to print them own money. Government write it, so banks allowed to print them own money. Yet still the government cannot print their own money. For example, if banks can create money out of thin air, because if the bank say the bank $10 with the central bank, the banks can lend 10 times more the money when they borrow at the central banks. So them it's into law, so them can print them own money. But the government cannot print their own money. Every government, the money have to come through the central banks. And we don't know, so the central bank in Jamaica, which is the Bank of Jamaica, is a private entity. It's not a government institution. You know what I mean? And we don't know who the families who control that. So we would have asked them why them can't bring a law. Did the government print them own money? Hence, they would have stopped pay so much tax upon the money where them borrow, and I put the people them in a eternal debt where them can't come out of, because the IMF not help free, because them bank they are gonna make sure that we don't come out of debt. We always are going in our debt, and we grand people them are always in our debt. So, yeah. So them need to put in a better system without the bank. Because right now, when you look on the economy, the banks they must say boy, them make billions of dollars. Yet still, see that trickle down in
I tell you, NCB make almost billions of dollars a year already.
Yeah, you see more and
Sajik Core, I mean.
Yeah, because we understand how the system works today, because we don't know, see, large people run Jamaica. I mean, large people run the institution, and for any of them things, they still...
Hold on. I want to fight against large people, so that's that.
We don't fight. No,
we have large people.
We have family and friends.
Like large people in Jamaica, like Porsche, a large person.
Yeah. All of them have to come through. Prime Minister, them, all politicians.
No, hold on them, man. Where you get that knowledge from? Say the Prime Minister, them the politicians, them have to go through the land system. Where you get that from?
Because that's at the center of the power.
And
that not only up in Jamaica,
No, hold on, man. So you say Lisa Anna is a large woman.
Yeah, you have to come through them.
Oh, you know that, Virgin. You know, where you get that say it have to do it? Where you say it have to do it? So from so for your turn politician, you have to go through that to be a politician?
Not necessarily. If you go when you go up higher up the levels, and when you're in a ministerial position,
you have to be a large person.
Yeah, you have to be a large or female.
No go so, Bridget. No go so, Bridget.
All right, but you said before, not go so.
No.
Why you research it?
No, me don't research it already, man. I said no go so.
Yeah. Well, we can agree to disagree still.
No, me don't want this. Why we must do that? Agree for disagree? That
me I say you might say that, but me say yeah, it goes so, you know.
But when I ask you how you come to that conclusion?
Yeah, research show that.
What research show you? What research show you?
The power base are the structure.
Every country in the world.
Every country, yeah. Control large people. Our secret society is Freemason. Because we are telling you, so we have family and friends in it.
Brethren, you know Freemason is, you know, what, alright, tell me about Freemason.
Freemason in Jamaica.
What is Freemasonry? What is Freemasonry?
Is a secret society.
That what?
You know
what the secret society consists of? I mean, what it is?
What it consists of?
Yeah, what is that? When you say a Freemason is a secret society, what is it that... Yeah. Is that make it secret? What them do that make it secret?
Well, them have knowledge in terms of them have more knowledge than advanced than the average person.
Like what kind of knowledge?
Well, leadership knowledge, business knowledge, but those people run the thing, you know what I mean?
No, we don't come out for the running the thing now because I don't agree with that part there. So make we come now to something now about the Freemasonry.
Yeah.
You say Freemasonry is a secret society.
And large people.
No, wait there. We are talking about Freemasonry.
Yeah.
You say Freemasonry is a secret society thing.
Yeah.
What is it that you sound to me like you say is a negative thing?
Yeah.
All right. So what is it that make Freemasonry secret negative? What is it that?
All right. If you look on where are going in Jamaica right now and the world we are going right now. If you study the history of Jamaica and the history of the United States, the founding fathers are Freemasons. Right? The whole of them from Lincoln was a 33 degrees Mason. Or this brother again where you call.
No, Vietnam, but you gone far over this and that's something I try to figure out from you.
Yeah.
May I ask you the question? What is it that is negative about a Freemason secret society? Why you put a secret connotation on it?
Because those people control the government and the religious sector. Those people
Freemason control the government
and the religious sector.
Which religious sector? Which religious?
Right across all
like boards. Yoruba tradition and all these things.
Right across all boards.
Like Yoruba, Buddhism, all of them things there.
Right across all boards. Transcend across all.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question now.
Yeah.
You feel say anytime a man gets successful, it's because he become Freemasonry?
Not in all cases, but I would have said 90% of the time.
Like Bob Marley and Usain Bolt and all them people, you feel say them Freemasonry?
It can be possible because when you, all right.
Brethren, yeah. I'm going to cut you up now still because I tell you something. I tell you something, brethren. You say Christian right-wing people, you see conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Christian right-wing people always develop conspiracy theories that make you start to now negate what is real, that you can't separate what is real from what is unreal.
All right.
And part of where you're exposed right now, is something where the right-wing Christian people develop.
All right, listen to me I said to you right.
All right, no, I have to move there because you're upon it long. I tell me says
yeah. But listen to me I said.
Yeah.
Before
but
there is a family who control the entertainment in the United States.
And every entertainer who gets successful have to go through them.
In the yes.
So Bob Marley, because all right. So Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bonnie Wheeler, when the youth are named Sean Paul, Shaggy. All of them will come from Jamaica. And when my boy named Beyonce, P. Diddy,
Jay-Z. Me not sure about the Jamaicans.
Yeah, but a white people and Christian black people. Every time a black person,
the United States,
brethren, not Gus or Rasta. People become great because of their merit and because people love you.
Yeah, all right.
And everybody go up there because somebody send them go there. Anyway, we have to move. Me tell you that.
Yeah, I am not saying no.
Are you seeking performance parts and accessories? Do you need key programming?
You think that talk about who been in Jamaica? We never tell you about Jojo in Nigeria, where the Yoruba tradition come from. When you find the Yoruba tradition in Brazil, and you find the Yoruba tradition in Cuba and Trinidad. Ironically, Jamaica don't really have Yoruba tradition as part of this indigenous development. But anyway, yes.
Hello, sir.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Blessed.
Yes, man. I noticed that we talk about Jesus, Lord and God, you know. But we're going to touch on a Hebrew perspective now.
Okay.
The name Yahweh and Yahshua. Is it true that there is no divine inspiration wherein you can say the Jesus thing and the Lord thing and the God thing? Because when you say God, I would really like to know the name behind it.
The name behind
it? Because, you know, God is a title. Yeah?
Yeah, well, God not have no name. God not just God. I mean, it not have no.
Yeah. But I like when people talk about God, they put a name behind it, you know, like Yahweh.
Yeah, but
you understand?
Yahweh and God are two different something.
Yeah, because when they say God, you know, they don't give the full name of the person. It's just a title name, you know?
So what is the real name of the person?
Yahweh.
Oh, you know that?
Well, it coming through his son, Yahshua.
No.
Because he said that I will come in my father's name.
Hold on, man.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yahshua.
Yes.
Is a Hebrew, supposed to be a Hebrew man, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, lived 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And you say now, Yahshua say that him coming one now.
His father's name. Yeah.
All right. So I ask you a question now, where you get that reasoning from?
What? You mean Yahweh and Yahshua?
No, the argument about him say and when name say, where you get it reasoning from?
Well, through, where I say now, looking through different perspectives on the internet.
Oh, the internet, you go find that?
Yes, internet. Because I remember say Yahweh and Yahshua not in the Bible. Except in the New Jerusalem Bible, you have Yahweh.
Yahweh and Yahshua.
Yes.
Yes. So,
and he said he's going to come in his father's
name. So when you see it on the internet now, it validates that there is a man who will tell you, say, he will come in and name Yahweh.
Yes. Yahshua.
So if it wasn't the internet, you would know about that.
Well, not really. As I said, there was a New Jerusalem Bible that say Yahweh.
But you never read it yet?
Yes, I read it. I used to go to St. George's College. You used to have a New Jerusalem Bible there.
And it say Yahweh in the New Jerusalem Bible?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
And it's saying that the New Jerusalem Bible. So from it saying that the New Jerusalem Bible, it's so it go?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Because Yahshua, Mashiach, is going to come in his father's name. Yeah.
That is a Hebrew terminology. A pure Hebrew terminology I use it. So.
Yes, it's straight Hebrew me dealing with now.
Yeah, but so you are trying to tell me now, say, this is the creator of heaven and earth you talk about?
Yes, man. Yes,
all right,
man.
so you have to
Yahweh.
So this creator of heaven and earth only speak in Hebrew language?
No, he give all the language of the earth, sir. And the Tower of Babel, he gave all the language of the earth.
The Tower of Babel, what happened to the Tower of Babel?
They was trying to build a tower going to the sky, way up in the sky.
Oh, you mean way up in the sky? You have building with taller than the Tower of Babel and nobody not get confused when they build it?
Yeah, but that was, according to the Bible, that was where the language were confounded to many people.
So let me ask you a question, brethren.
Yes.
You believe, say, some man a build a building and the whole of them talk one language.
Yes.
And because them a build a skyscraper building, the whole of them get confused and start talk different language?
Yes, because you never want them go further with the building.
Who never want them go further?
The Creator.
Why them never want them go further?
I don't know why.
Then you see a story I read and I believe the thing like.
Oh, you don't believe that then?
Believe what? Say man a build building and because him a build the building and him a go too far with the building, everybody start talk different language?
Yeah. But what I'm saying...
Wait, let me ask you a question. The people them who did I build that building there? Which part them did I build the building? Which country them did I build the building?
Well, the building that's supposed to have built in the Middle East.
So
somewhere in the Middle East.
So what
Babylon, Iraq.
So what to the people them where they are China? Them never take part in the building.
You probably don't hear to yes.
So it's China people, Indian people, all kind of people that build the building.
Look so, yeah.
But all, at that time, all of them did talk one language.
One language, yeah.
So when them get confused now,
yeah.
Those who talk certain language go one place and those who talk a language go a different place.
I don't know. But there was a confusion with the language, you know.
No confusion never did them. So what the language them did that talk before?
I don't know. Don't know the language.
But no, you have said the language where God attack to is Hebrew.
As I say, him speak to who he want to speak to in their language too.
So him don't talk to the English people in the English language.
Yes, but I don't think English was in those days was really
but
up here at the time.
Then why you think say Hebrew was in those days?
Hebrew?
You remember say the Israelite them come out never. You see during Tower of Babel, you know Hebrew never there, you know. No, Israelite never there about.
No.
Yeah, Israel come from Abraham and Esau. Sorry, not Abraham and Esau.
Yeah.
Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Jacob turn Israel, and Israel have 12 sons.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a long after the Babel thing.
Yeah.
So what kind of language Adam did attack?
I don't know. As I said, I don't know.
So why you feel that the language that God never used to talk before Hebrew language?
Yes.
So the Bible not tell you about a language before Hebrew language?
It speaks of the language, of course, but them don't say like the name of it, like
then all them tell you about
answer from Ghana. They never say street.
Yeah, but them tell you.
They never say this or that.
Yeah, you know? But them confused on the Tower of Babel.
Yes.
So what languages was getting confused to the point now when them started talking? Because in Cameroon,
that was where most of the language were made, as far as what I get to understand.
You mean as far as you're reading the Bible?
Right. That's what I'm reading the Bible.
That's not understanding. That's the way you read. That's not understanding. Because intelligence, if you really think about it, brethren, but I tell you the truth, if you really think about it, you'd have to think, say, no, some people are build a building, all of them did talk one language.
Yeah.
And some people are build a building, and because them are build a building too much story high, them language get confused. So that now ushering the different languages where you find on the earth.
Yes, that's what I would get to understand.
Wow.
Yes. But back to Yahweh and Yeshua.
Yeah.
You feel that there is no consideration, you know, in your knowledge that nothing goes on.
Not go where but
Yahweh and Yeshua, the name.
But it's a Hebrew name, or you mean?
It's a Hebrew name.
Of course, Yeshua is a Hebrew name.
Okay.
Yeshua is a Hebrew name.
What I'm saying that you believe to your knowledge because you're a very knowledgeable person. You believe through in praying to Yahweh. To his son Yeshua.
I no pray to Yahweh.
There is no redemption of sin.
I no pray to Yahweh and I no pray to Yeshua and I no pray to Jesus.
And you don't pray to Selassie neither?
No, I no pray.
To Selassie?
No.
Oh, because it's true, the tribe of Judah that
Selassie. But I tell you say I no pray. You don't understand?
Okay, I understand you.
So my prayers is not predatory. Is not. Come later for now, I looking for no redemption of no sin from no individual person.
Okay. And you don't believe that a man came how much thousands years ago by the name of Yeshua HaMashiach that redeemed my sin.
They want to Buddha.
Buddha have that in their collaborate.
No, man.
In their vocabulary too. That save people life.
No, man.
Okay.
You believe you believe some man did come named Buddha in India to save Indians from sin?
If I believe that?
Yeah, you believe saying the man that named Buddha did come to save people from sin in India?
I don't really say no, you know, but those
you don't know about
people
that. You don't know
believe
about
that. Those set of people believe that.
Yeah, and then now, so if them believe that and the Jew them believe about Yahshua, why you no believe about Yahshua? Are you not Jew? Are you not Israel?
Because I know them don't put up a statue of him.
Put up a statue of who?
Yahshua.
No, what may I say? If the Yahshua is the Hebrew language, you know.
Yes,
so
man.
obviously it's a Hebrew man you talk about.
Yes,
right?
man.
All right.
Hebrew may deal.
Yeah, and wait,
Okay.
And Buddha is an Indian man.
Yes.
You say to me now that is Yahshua going to save people from sin?
Yes.
So he must save the Indian and the Chinese, the African, the red Indian.
Everybody in the world, yeah.
But the
blood and the skin.
But the God with them people they are worship now is not Yahshua can't save them.
Yeah.
And that you say, right?
No.
For them God can't save them.
I don't know, you know.
It's only the Hebrew
God. Dear God. I don't know about dear God.
No, I know you don't know, but I say, you just say it's the Yahshua blood that will save everybody, you know, whether them are Chinese, Indian, and so.
Right.
In other words, you are say the God where the Chinese are worship can't save them. It's only the Hebrew God can't save them.
As I say, I don't know. Dear God.
No.
But I know my part.
No, all right. So the Hebrew God are going to save you.
Yes.
But it now
the whole world, if they call on his name.
But that me I say to your brethren, you are say is the Hebrew God are going to save everybody.
Which I know.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. Who would save so far? For the 2,000 years right there, who would save?
Who would save?
No, yeah. Who the 2,000, the same Yahshua we are talking about. Who would save so far? Where you know it save? Who would save?
Who believe on him?
Like who? Tell me who. Give me a name.
Anybody at all.
No, give me a name. No, give me a name of somebody.
No, I can't give you a name.
All right.
Can't give you a name.
So you don't know nobody then? You don't
No, I don't know of nobody.
All right.
You can't tell physically looking at a man.
Oh, you have to tell him when him dead.
You can't. Yeah, not so when him dead, you know.
Yeah.
But when the trumpet blow, when the last trumpet blow.
No, wait. Make go down. And now go cut here. Make go down. I want to get the thing clear.
Yes.
It's only Yahshua can save everybody in the world.
Yes. His blood.
All right.
You call on his name.
But Yahshua is an Hebrew God.
Yes.
All right. So the Chinese have film God.
Yes.
The Africans them have film gods.
Yes.
The Australian Aboriginal people have film God.
Yes.
And the red man in America have film God. Now you are telling me, say no, the God where the Chinese, the Indian, all of them people, the God can't save them. It's only the Hebrew God can save them. The one where you like.
No, it's not what I like.
It's what you love.
It's how powerful he is.
So what power him show me? If you show me, say him going to save everybody in the world. Or you get to that? It's a promise. You have a promise.
Well, as I said, based on the Bible and internet connection, there is no other mighty one.
But
that do the work and the power that he and his son do.
What power him do? What power? Show me, tell me the power where him do. That you can convince me or convince the Chinaman or the Indian say that is what. What's the power?
What's the power?
Yeah, what's the power that he manifests?
Well, in war.
In which war?
Nobody can beat him. The
Hebrew them they carry him to war, and the Hebrew them get dispersed, and the Roman them come take over Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So all you say is what war?
Because of the sin.
Who sin? The Romans them are the Hebrews.
No, Hebrews them.
So the Romans them never sin then.
Of course they sin.
Then if the Roman if them a walk with the Lord, the Christian them a walk with the Lord.
He's not Christian. They're not Christian.
All right, Yahshua, the people who follow Yahshua, I walk with the Lord. And the Romans come there and kill them off and carry them go Rome, go turn them in some.
Yeah, because they turn from their creator.
Who turn from them creator?
The Israelites.
No, I'm not about the Israelites, no, I'm about the Christian. Where you know I'm
No, Christian. We're not Christian.
All right, tell me where you is. Where you is. What you
The Assembly of Yahweh.
All right.
I mean, you call and Yahweh name.
So may I ask, you did have the Assembly of Yahweh 2,000 years ago?
Eh?
You did have the Assembly of Yahweh 2,000 years ago?
Yes.
You did have them. Paul was one of them?
Yes.
Paul was at the Assembly of Yahweh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who killed Paul?
Romans.
All right. So may I ask, Paul turned away from Yahweh. Why the Romans kill him?
No.
Why the Romans kill him?
Him say, Yahshua said, so as they do to me, so they will do to you. Remember, Peter asked
so wait there.
to turn him upside down.
So Yahweh get killed. So them kill Yahweh?
No, they kill his son.
Okay, them kill his son.
Yes. Because his son came on earth.
And them kill
in the flesh. The flesh.
Oh, it's not God give him up to die. It's not Yahweh give him up to die.
Who?
It's not Yahweh give him son up to die as a living sacrifice that you shall watch it.
Yes.
Then anyway.
No, what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, me understand what you're saying. Me understand what you're saying, brethren.
Yes, man, because as I'm saying, the J word where you call all the while and the Lord.
Me know.
The just title and name of it.
Oh, which name? Which title you
Jesus.
You hear me call about Jesus? You hear me talk about Jesus?
Yes,
I'm going to talk about Jesus when people talk about Jesus.
Yes, I know. Heaven.
I know one got heaven. I know one got heaven, you know, brethren.
Me know. That's what I said. I don't even want to call those names.
Yes.
Because that's not the real name of the Creator.
Yahshua is the real name of the Son of the Creator.
Yes, sir. I'm a share. I'm calling him when I come to his father's name. Yeah.
And who is Yahshua's mother?
Who's Yahshua's mother? Mary.
Mary is Yahshua's mother.
Yes, the Hebrew lady.
But Hebrew lady never named Mary.
Eh?
The Hebrew lady never named Mary.
Well.
What do you mean where?
I don't know. No, I want to know the J word then.
No, me not talk about, but me I tell you now, say it's something confusing. The thing confusing because you can't.
It's not the J word alone.
That me I show you.
Other names are wrong in the Bible.
Yeah, that me I show you. So Mary is not the mother of Yahshua.
Yeah.
Mary is the mother of Jesus.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But as I say, it's not
It's not what?
Jesus. It's not Jesus.
No,
it's
I
Yahshua.
know. I say, who is the mother of Yahshua?
Yahshua, Mary. That's
it must be Mary, but it can't be Mary.
Well, if it's not Mary, it's some Hebrew name to Mary. Because the letter J not supposed to be in the Bible.
No, but at the J you depend.
Yes, because J came in existence 600 years ago.
Brethren, I know that, you know.
This is not in the Hebrew calendar, which you talk about all the while.
Brethren, I know that that me talk about. You just tell me, say, Yahshua mother was Mary.
Yes.
I tell you, say, she never named Mary.
Okay.
You believe that? You believe that?
Name, no,
may I ask if you believe that? You believe that Yahshua mother never named Mary?
Can't be. So I will accept the name once it is Hebrew.
So why you don't find out the Hebrew name for the
Mary?
Woman? No, not for Mary. For the woman who you say is Yahshua mother.
Okay.
Because you can't find out the Hebrew name for Mary.
Okay.
Because the Hebrew name for Jesus is not Yahshua.
No.
Then that's what the Hebrew name for Mary.
As Jesus comes from.
The Hebrew, the English name for Yahshua is Joshua.
Yeah.
The English name for Yahshua is Joshua.
Yeah.
So no.
But remember, same name can't change, you know.
Oh, you mean him name can't change? I mean, I thought him
no.
Name. Oh, you change your mother name. So
what is written on your birth certificate, the name cannot change.
Yeah, man, you can't change it, man. You can't change the name by your birth certificate.
Yeah, but he never changed his name.
But, you know that? Name, you ever seen birth certificate yet? Sure.
No, but that's his name.
Anyway, you know. We have to move.
No, hold on, man.
No, you mean hold on.
I ask you one little baby question. One baby question.
Why would I always go through all them long colors and then say
no, I hear you talk about one last thing now, sir. I hear you talk about the Garden of Eden being in Africa.
Me say that? When me say that?
I think so.
When, no, think not, man. When you hear me
all right.
No, hold on. Hold on. No, when you hear me
hold on, sir. I think I hear you say so. But if not, if you never say so,
Yeah.
Where is the Garden of Eden? Possible place where it would be.
I can explain it to you now. According to the Bible that I read, it is in parts of Iraq
and Turkey
and Syria and Turkey. Yes.
Yeah, because when you want to find a river, you have to go to the riverhead.
Yeah, I am just telling you. According to the Bible, the Garden of Eden lie between Iraq, Turkey, and Syria. Yeah, that is what the Euphrates River. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, man.
So nobody lump me in a whole heap of things.
No. It's just you was talking about long ago still, you know.
When I talk,
the Garden of Eden came from Africa.
No, you never hear me say nothing like that.
Okay, all right, sir. Sorry for saying that.
You never hear me tell you nothing. Say me believe in Adam and Eve neither. You never hear me talk.
No, when you notice I don't talk about Adam.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
About Yahweh.
So may I ask you a question now? Just after a while, you know.
Yes, sir.
When Yahweh drive out the two people them out of the
Garden of Eden,
when put to protect the garden, and put something in front of the
cherubim, angels.
No, and what? And cherubims.
Yes.
So what? It was a flaming what? It was a flaming sword.
Yeah.
You didn't read that? No, I mean so them say. No, the Bible.
Yeah. The Bible says so. Yeah.
No, Hebrew Bible I read, man.
Yes,
you know, you go like you're grown.
No, I think the Bible I read, you know, the King James version.
Yeah, but the New Jerusalem Bible says the same thing, man.
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you a question now.
Yes, sir.
The sword, where was in front of whether the gate or the entrance and thing, where that sword they come from?
The sword?
Yeah.
Well, I think his army of angels carry sword, you know.
So wait there. So but iron never invent iron in them days then.
Iron?
Then the iron makes sword, man, steel makes sword.
Yeah, man, everything
no, but
everything was made long ago before even creation.
Before creation you did have iron?
Yes, man.
And sword?
And still have.
And trumpet?
Yes.
Before creation you did have trumpet?
No, in the creation. You have those things.
So the angels, them up in the heaven, did they make trumpet and sword?
Yeah, they have musical instruments.
In heaven?
Yes.
Them have trombonists and trumpet and saxophonists in heaven.
Trombone, they have instruments.
And sword in heaven.
Sword, yeah. Because I remember the donkey was the angel was standing up
and you believe
right before him with the sword.
And you believe that?
Eh?
Say a snake all attack and all them something there.
Yes.
All right,
it's Lucifer, you know.
Me gone, Bridget. And I buy the things I have to deal with. I tell you, but I deal with it. Believe you me, I deal with it. Okay, which part we there? Yeah, we don't play some music here where we have to Juju music from 19. Give thanks for Tracy, you know. Tracy. Give thanks for Tracy, you know. Yeah, why you up to me hungry? Why you to Vivian? Why you up to? I don't know, it's why you up to. Why you to all the callers, them who call me. Get in some conversation where, trust me, man. I must be a serious masochist. Love beating. Love people beat me, you know. Anyway. We give thanks for the moment, give thanks for one sit up so late to listen to Cutting Edge. I'm going to set them clock again for 2 o'clock for the Stepping Razor, the art of war. Oh, I give thanks.